Hello and welcome to CIPD Bitesize. In this video, we're going to be looking at AC 1.3, assess the benefits of adopting well-being practices in organizations. And as you can see, the question within the marking guide and the question within that the learners get in the learner assessment brief are identical. Love it when this happens. That means that there is no way that markers can be confused or anything like that. The learners, everyone's on the same sheet, everyone's on the same page. So let's get into breaking down the question. Assess the benefits. Again, cheeky S. CIPD love a cheeky S. The benefits, therefore, we're looking at plural, multiple benefits of adopting well-being practices within organizations. So what we need to do is we need to look at the benefits, so plural, multiples. Now, as with every question within CIPD, you have word count that you're working with it. 2,000 for task one. You've got 6 questions. That's 333 words per AC. So you have 333 words to assess the benefits of adopting well-being practices within the organization. So let's have a look at how I would break this down. So your verb is assess. One of the biggest mistakes people make when it comes to CIPD assessments is they miss the verb understanding. The verb is the critical thing. It shows that you answered the question correctly. It shows that you addressed the question correctly and stuff like that. So to judge or decide the amount of value, quality, or importance of something. Importance is the one that I tend to focus on when I'm doing assess and I'm doing the writing, because I can demonstrate importance with statistics, with data, with case studies, and I can prove my answer without a shadow of a doubt. So how I would break it down is action point 1. Why is it important for organizations to implement well-being practices? Why is it important? What's the quality of that? So I'm assessing the important, and I'm going to give an example of a benefit 1, and I'm going to show the quality and the importance of it by giving references, citations, and data to prove my point. And then I'm going to give an example of benefit 2, because I'm being asked to assess the benefits, plural, and I'm going to break that question down as well, and I'm going to give them that. I would use subheadings. Why is it important? Example of benefit 1, example of benefit 2. Because what I don't want to happen is I don't want the person that is marking my script to go, have they given me benefit or benefits? If I put benefit 1, benefit 2, I'm saying, Mr. Marker, I have answered your elements correctly. Give me the 2, 3, or 4 and let me pass this unit and move on to the next one. So that is how I would do it. Subheadings are a distinct summary of the paragraph below. So you have 110 words per action point. 333 words for this unit. Therefore, subheading, summary, distinct summary of the paragraph below. You've got 100 words within that. Bosh, that's how I would approach it. Now, some reading material we would recommend for that. CIPD fact sheet, wellbeing at work. I'm going to reference this probably all the way through this. It's got a lot of benefits for a lot of the questions within there. And CIPD love CIPD. There's a couple of CIPD reports, which is the Health and Wellbeing at Work 2023 survey and the CIPD report Health and Wellbeing at Work case studies. Again, you're assessing the benefits. You want case studies, you want surveys, you want data, you want to prove it, you want an evidence-based thing. So I would recommend both of those. And then Forbes have done a really interesting study on how SAP shows how employee well-being boosts their bottom line. So SAP are one of the biggest sort of IT infrastructure organizations, and they've done this research, they've done this info, they've done this build, and it really sort of helps build a case to go, well, this is what we should be doing and stuff like that. So again, I would use that to help me build out my answer. Now, as always, to try and help you understand the question, we come at it from a different angle by creating a fictitious scenario that's a little bit random. And in this one, we are in the kingdom of Productivityville. It was a renowned and relentless pursuit of output. And in this one, we are in the kingdom of Productivityville. It was renowned for its relentless pursuit of output. Its citizens, the tireless workers, churned out widgets day and night, fueled by endless cups of lukewarm coffee. The king of efficiency, the first, decreed that the happiness was a distraction, and any sign of joy was met with stern glares and mandatory overtime. Reminds me of a couple of previous bosses. One day, a wise old traveler named the Wellbeing Wanderer came into Productivityville, and he observed the pale, weary faces and the constant groaning and the alarming high rates of widget-related injuries, mostly caused by workers falling asleep at work. My friends, wellbeing declared, you are burning yourselves out. What good is a mountain of widgets if you have no energy to enjoy them? The workers scoffed. Enjoyment? We have no time for such frivolity even. Wellbeing chuckled. Imagined, he said, if you took short breaks to stretch your legs, listen to some cheerful music, or even pet the occasional office dog. You might be more alert, more creative, and your widgets will become much higher quality. The king of efficiency scoffed. Higher quality? Nonsense. The only quality that matters is quantity. Wellbeing smiled. Very well, he said. Let us experiment. He introduced a few simple mandatory 15-minute walk each day morning, laughter league on Wednesdays, and mindful widget making sessions where workers were encouraged to focus on the intricate beauty of each individual widget as opposed to firing output. At first, the workers resisted. Walking, laughter, madness. But soon, strange things began to happen. Widgets began to appear with intricate designs. Previously unnoticed flaws were spotted and corrected. The air of the factory was filled with a surprising amount of good-natured banter. Good-natured banter, not banter. King of efficiency, initially skeptical, was astonished. Productivity had actually increased. Widgets were becoming produced faster with fewer errors, and the workers, surprisingly, seemed happier. And so well-being's wisdom prevailed. Productivityville learned what happiness was not a distraction, but a powerful fuel. They continued to produce widgets, and of course, they now did with more joy, more creativity, and a newfound appreciation of the occasional dog nap. Now, if you think Productivityville in this is the organization, the workers are the employees, the widgets are the output tasks or projects that we get given. The king of efficiency is the SLT, focused on solely output and hitting the bottom line, and well-being practices like mindfulness, exercise, social connection, and stress management. The story is designed to illustrate that prioritizing employee well-being doesn't necessarily decrease productivity. In fact, it can lead to increased efficiency, creativity, and improved output quality. Happy employees are more engaged, productive employees. When employees feel valued and supported, they're more likely to be motivated and perform at their best. Creating a positive work environment is not just about the employee satisfaction, but it's also about business success. And that's what this aims to show. Absolutely best of luck with this unit, and we will catch you on the next one.